Hello, good morning, children. In the last video, we learned about mechanical energy. The two forms of mechanical energy, kinetic energy and potential energy. We also learned how potential energy is converted into kinetic energy when it is put in use. So, we know that energy can be transformed from one form to the other. Today, let us learn a very important law in physics, that is, law of conservation of energy. We will also see some examples to prove the law of conservation of energy.
Law of conservation of energy. One of the fundamental principles in physics is the principle or law of conservation of energy. It states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed but can be changed from one form to another. To understand the meaning of conservation of energy, let us take some examples. The first example is the roller coaster. In a roller coaster, when the car is climbing up a curve, the potential energy increases since the height is increasing, and the kinetic energy decreases since the speed is decreasing. At the highest point, the car moves slowly and hence its kinetic energy is at its least. But since the height is maximum, so is the car's potential energy. The reverse of this happens when the car is climbing down. The potential energy keeps reducing until it reaches zero value at the lowest point of the curve. The kinetic energy increases and reaches the maximum value at the lowest point as the car is moving at the fastest speed. Thus, at each position, the total sum of potential energy and kinetic energy remains same. Thus, it conservation of energy in a roller coaster. The second example is a vertically falling ball. A ball falling vertically downwards from a height is another example of conservation of mechanical energy. When the ball is stationary at a point A at a height h above the ground, potential energy is maximum, which is equal to the work done in lifting the ball from the ground to the point A, while the kinetic energy is zero. As the ball starts falling down, its potential energy changes to kinetic energy. At the point B, half of the potential energy converts into the kinetic energy. So at B, potential energy is E by 2 and kinetic energy is also E by 2. On reaching the point C on ground, whole of the potential energy has converted into kinetic energy. So at C, potential energy is 0 and kinetic energy is maximum. Thus, we notice that during the vertical fall of a ball, if friction due to air is neglected, the total sum of potential energy and kinetic energy at each point of its path remains same. The energy possessed by the flowing water is called hydro energy. The most important use of hydro energy is to produce electricity from it. Now let us learn the of hydroelectricity. The water stored in the dam has the potential energy. When water from the dam falls on the turbine, the potential energy of the water stored in the dam changes into its kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy of water is transferred to the blades of the turbine as the kinetic energy which rotates the turbine. As the turbine rotates, it rotates the armature of a generator or dynamo to produce electricity. So thank you children. We'll continue in the next class.